This tutorial will focus on the registration items page. In particular, we'll learn about groups, profiles, and individual registration items. Our example today is on one of our Eventsquid partner sites, RC Flight Deck. That's why you'll see the term pilot items here in the left-hand corner instead of attendee, golfer, athlete, or the appropriate term for the site you're using. The functionality is all the same. We'll begin on this page by noting that I've already set up a number of individual registration items and one goods item. One of the most powerful aspects of the system is its ability to group items so that you can select the minimum and maximum number of items within a group that a registrant can choose, and so that you can filter certain items so that they're only seen by registrants of a specific type. Let's start with groups. In our event, we can see that I've got two items for pre-launch roll. This is for a satellite launch. One is the actual item and the other is a wait list. Then we have a welcome reception, and we have morning and afternoon slots on Monday and Tuesday, and they're scattered all about. So the first thing I'll want to do is group our morning and afternoon slots into Monday and Tuesday groups so that people can pick one of those per day. I'll simply click the new group button, and we now have a group that says click gear icon to edit. So I'll do that, and I'll input Monday. We'll say that there's a minimum of one item and a maximum of one item. Now I can create another group, or I could have also copied this one. So I'll just go ahead and make another one. And we'll call this Tuesday. Same settings. And now I'm going to drag the morning slot for Monday into Monday. And then we'll do the afternoon slot. And I can order these however I want. And we'll do the morning for Tuesday and the afternoon for Tuesday. Now, oops, I dropped that in the wrong place. So I can just go ahead and slide it up here. And notice that the group Monday is below Tuesday. That's not desirable. So we can just slide the whole group. You can not only use groups to set the minimum and maximum number of items you'd like the registrant to select, but you can also use them for logical organization. If you're using a sports site, you could have male and female, or you could have breakdowns of classifications, youth, adult, seniors, whatever you want. Grouping is very helpful, and we suggest that you use it where necessary. Now, you can further segment who can see which items you're offering by using the profiles. Now, we've set up a couple of profiles here: employees, executives, workers, etc. And you can determine who gets to see what. Now, if I click the pencil icon, I'll bring up a panel that allows me to look at all of the profiles that I've set up. Let's take employees, for example. Employees right now can only see the keynote speaker, the pre-launch role, and the waitlist for the pre-launch role. But if we want, we can also allow them to see Monday and Tuesday. If I scroll down, the executives, I can do a similar set of filtering, but perhaps they get to see the go-kart outing and the employees don't. You can do this for as many profiles as you'd like to create, and I'll remove one of these just because it's getting cluttered out there. And you'll see that by clicking on the icon for that group, you can quickly identify what that group is being offered. When a user goes to register for your event, they will have the opportunity to select one of the profiles that you're offering them. You can force a user into a profile by using our invitation list and assigning a specific profile to that person's email. That way, whatever email they enter is guaranteed to have the profile that you chose. You'll notice at the top of the item screen panels for attendees, exhibitors, and tickets. And for each of these, you can look at the items that are being offered to that class of registrant, or you can click into the form and set up the start and end dates for registration, payment preferences, and registration form preferences for that class of registrant. You'll notice that the options for attendees are far more robust than for exhibitors. That's because most of your option configurations will be relative to attendees. By clicking into the items screen for exhibitors, we'll see a completely different set of registration items, unless of course you've decided to share items between attendees and exhibitors, and you can only do that with respect to goods and services. So here I have a services item called Internet, and although it says exhibitors only, I can change that to exhibitors and attendees. And that way, if I click the items button for attendees, I will see my Internet services item here. As you can see, the registration items and forms area of the Event Builder is the most powerful section of Eventsquid. There are many tools and many options, so be sure to test your registration live by going through it yourself, and if you have payment options set up, create a coupon for yourself so that you can check out without paying any money. The important part is that you see, understand, and approve of the flow for your registrants.